Good morning, children. I hope you have started preparing for Thursday's test. Some children had asked some doubts, so I'm putting this short video to clarify the doubts and to just give a recap of how to study for this chapter. Okay, the first doubt which some of you had asked was page 201, numerical number 5. Page 201, numerical number 5. So let's solve that first. A cell of EMF, read the question, a cell of EMF E and internal resistance R sends a current 1 ampere when it is connected to an external resistance 1.9 ohm. But it sends current 0.5 amps when it is connected to an external resistance 3.9 ohm. Calculate the values of E and R. So they have given two cases. So in case 1, so the cell is of EMF E, okay, and internal resistance small r. Internal resistance small r. Now there are two cases, same cell, okay, but the current going through it was 1 ampere when its external resistor was 1.9 ohm, okay, and current was 0.5 amp when its external resistance was 3.9 ohm. Okay, so these are the two cases. EMF and internal resistance are same, but they have given you two set of values. Okay, current and resistance. Now, because two are unknown and two set of values are given, okay, always remember when you get a question like this, you will have to form equations and solve it. Okay, so I1 is equal to E by R1 plus R. I2 is equal to E by R2 plus R. Okay, E and R, don't write E1 R1, E and R are the same, so E will be the same, small r will also be the same. So 1 is equal to E upon 1.9 plus R, or E is equal to 1.9 plus R. This is one equation. And then here 0.5 is equal to E upon R2 is 3.9 plus small r. So cross multiply it. 0.5 into 3.9 plus r is equal to E, or E is equal to, okay, I multiplied it, then you get it 1.95, okay, plus 0.5 r. So you get two equations. You can solve these two to get the value of E and R. Okay, so E is equal to 1.9 plus R, and E is equal to 1.95 plus 0.5 R. You can subtract it. This will get cut. So minus 0.05 minus 0.5 R is equal to 0. Sorry, plus 0.5. This is bigger. So 0.5 R is equal to 0.05, or R is equal to 0.05 upon 0.5. That will be 5 by 50, 1 by 10, 0.1 ohm. Okay, so then put this value in any one of the equation, then you will get the value of EMF as 2 volts. Value of EMF will be 2 volts. Okay, so this is how the fifth question has to be solved. Okay, so a quick recap of what to study for this test. As I told you, the main portion starts from Ohm's law. Till this, you just have to go have a quick read through it. That's enough. But actually, the studying part will start from Ohm's law. So first will be the statement of Ohm's law. You have to memorize it fully as given in the book. And then the formula that you get from Ohm's law. And then unit. Then define 1 ohm. This is the definition of 1 ohm. Then there are two graphs, IV graph and VA graph. Okay, what does its slope give? slope of IV graph gives 1 upon resistance, that is conductance. And there is one more question, limitation. What is the limitation of Ohm's law? This is true only when current is constant. Then you have, okay, this circuit you have to study. Okay, draw the electric circuit for verification of Ohm's law. This is asked in theory, so you must know to draw the circuit. Then comes the VI graph, and then what does the slope give? Resistance. And then talk about ohmic and non-ohmic resistors with examples. Now please go through the question answers that you have solved in your notebook. I have made corrections in that, so it will be easy for you to understand. Then factors affecting resistance, how they affect. Then the formula for resistance based on the factors affecting it. And then there is a VI graph for two resistors at two different temperatures. Then this formula R is equal to rho L by A or rho L by pi R square, where rho is called specific resistance. And then we have to study a little bit about specific resistance. Its unit will be ohm meter. Then factors affecting specific resistance. It is different for different substance. It is different for different substances. Okay, so this you are supposed to remember. Very low for metals, low for semiconductor, but very high for insulators. Then about specific resistance, it depends on its temperature. And then these three conclusions also. For metals, it increases with increase in temperature. For semiconductors, it decreases with increase in temperature. But for alloys like constant and manganese, it remains practically constant. Means even though temperature changes, its value will not change. Then choice of material. And then what is superconductor, and one example. Mercury below 4.2 K, lead below 7.25 are superconductors. Okay, so these exercise questions that you've done in your notebook, please go through them once. No numericals in this. Then quickly come to the B part. There you will be studying this definition for EMF and this definition for terminal voltage, and then the difference. Then you have voltage drop, okay, potential drop definition, and then E is equal to V plus small v, and then difference between and definition of internal resistance, these three lines. And then there are all these three things you should know. Okay, this circuit followed by I is equal to E by R plus R, and V is equal to I into capital R, small v is I into small r, E is equal to V plus I into R. Then factors affecting internal resistance, okay, and how they affect inverse, direct, direct inverse. Okay, and I'll not be asking from combination of resistors. From theory, I will not ask anything, but yes, numericals you can go. So now come to the numericals. We'll be having from numerical 1 to 19. 1 to 19. So two types of numericals are there. 1 to 5 is based on EMF, terminal voltage. All these formulas, all these 4 formulas once I made you write. Okay, I, capital V, small v, E and all that. So all these first 5 numericals are based on that. I did it in Zoom class, and today also I did one. Then from 6 to 19, it's all based on finding the total resistance. So you have to use the formula R series or R parallel and then solve it. Now, as I told you before, out of the 20 marks, maybe 6 marks will be for numericals and remaining 14 will be theory. So please study thoroughly theory first so that you can score that 14 marks fully, and don't waste your time much on numericals and lose the marks on that. But study theory first, then do your numericals. All the best, children. Do your study well and do your test well. Thank you so much.